Lord. It's me, stop again. Just got some things in my mind. Happy in my heart. I just want to talk to you, Father.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Culture Kings, Royal Rhetoric. We are here in the building this Sunday afternoon. Hope all is well with you and yours. Yes. Hey, welcome, fellas. Welcome. How y'all doing?
Peace.
Exactly. Hey, you saw one of the King's videos there. Go and check out the video on YouTube. All right, Breath Prayers. Okay, go check it out. Share it. Man, you will be blessed. Okay, Ron, stop. Just doing it big. Yours truly here, William Stokes, doing God's mouthpiece, Edwards. And hey, welcome. Hey, welcome, man. The last show of the season. Can you believe it?
Man.
Season
Crazy.
Wow,
man. Crazy.
And we didn't flip out, cuss each other out or nothing, man. We're defying these stereotypes, man. They said we can't come together. Look at this.
Word.
Look at this, man.
Man, it shows that it can be done when you are intentional about it. You know what I'm saying? When you're intentional about change. So, wow. But yeah, this has been a great week. I hope you had a great week. Hey, my Canes did it. Hey, my Dolphins did it. And so that's right. You, baby. Yes. Football is back. Yes. Folks are going back into are starting to open up or so. I know down in Florida and things, and but you all still be safe there. Okay, definitely be safe. Right. What's good, King Daddy? All right, Danny R.A. Smith Jr.
Superstar producer.
Yes, Doc Phantom. All right, awesome. So yes, y'all. So spread the word. Hey, we got a couple of topics that we will be discussing, as well as again, well, we're gonna start off with talking about us, Culture Kings, why we're doing what we're doing, and how we came about. What's up there, Mr. Goodness, Chocolate Goodness himself?
Goodness movement is in the building.
Man, he got all those flavors now, man. Hey, butter pecan, caramel.
Yeah,
man. Oh. Yeah. I mean, Los is doing it, man. King Los, most definitely. So, but yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. And if y'all have any questions or comments that you want to ask us, so feel free to do that. All right. Again, we are Culture Kings, and we are grateful to be here and coming to you on Sundays. And as I say, this is the last show for the season, and we'll let you know when we start up season 2, and it's going to be bigger, better. We're going to the next level. All right, just add it on to what we have right now.
We're going to level up.
Yeah, we're going to level up, you say? Okay. All right. Well, go ahead on. Start us off. Tell us how we're going to level up the things, man.
Man. Look, so check it out, man. This is the season finale. And I'll say, man, it was an honor and a privilege just getting on with you guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
We came on, we did 15 shows. Initially, like when after George Floyd, we'll say the murder of George Floyd, we felt like we had to get on and do something for the culture. And that's sort of where it stemmed from, this particular show. And we just kind of kept it rolling, man. So we kind of came into this one by the grace of God. He just always gave us topics, always gave us some stuff to share. And every show was awesome. But next season, we want to be a little more intentional about the topics and a little more intentional on how we present it. We're going to take the presentation up to the next level and make sure that we all uniform and things of that sort. Just we're just going to make some minor tweaks, man, and just take it to another level, get the quality up and all. That's pretty much where we are. Like I said, we just kind of jumped into this one and we got to represent and stand up for the culture. We saw an opportunity. We came in and we took the opportunity. And like I said, it's just time to take the opportunity to the next level.
All right. That's what's up. Awesome. Go ahead, Ron. Stop.
Yeah. I think, we're just 4 guys, intelligent guys, strong black man. You got husbands, fathers, just God-fearing man, moral, upstanding in our community, and we had some great conversations off camera, right? We had some great personal conversations, and so we wanted to bring that to the public front because we felt like the commentary and the subject matter that we were speaking on deserved a bigger platform. We thought there were like-minded individuals, male and female, that wanted to speak on some things, and we wanted to provide a platform where we could have this commentary that deals with what's going on with us and not leave it in the hands of a CNN or the major networks. We wanted to have this outlet, to speak for our culture. We the FUBU of media, you know what I'm saying? For us, by us. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Yes. Hey, Carlos, we're going to answer your question right after we're done with King Dorian here. Well,
man, like the great thing about Roy Rhetoric and Culture Kings for me, it was just having the opportunity to actually build with the brothers. The culture in itself, we embody that everywhere we go. We're shining examples of what of what our tribes have just kind of built up in us. And so the collective, us four, we would have conversations, maybe one-on-one, two and two or whatever. And then like to be able to do it every week. As Will said, by the grace of God, we had content to actually share, but I was always looking for an opportunity and an outlet just to be able to communicate with the people that I found to be important. So then when us three, when I was invited to be a part of it, it really tapped into what I consider to be purposeful, intentional. Those things that I find that really align with my gifting, the ability to be able to communicate and articulate a point of view, and then also be challenged by the other minds that are here. Because at times when you're by yourself, your voice is the most important. And within this collective, I found that there are more voices, there are more thoughts, and those things have helped to challenge me and my thinking. And I pray that that's what was given to those people who viewed us too, that they were challenging their thinking too.
Amen. Awesome. Well said. And I echo the sentiments of everyone here, and just getting to build with these brothers here that are known for a while, and knowing and I'm growing with them on a different level. It's definitely priceless. So I always look forward to Sundays, and I've gleaned off of them. Hopefully they glean some things from me, and hey, we just growing as kings, and iron sharpens iron. That Iron Man fellowship there. So yes, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get into the question. Oh no, Danny, that's the wrong show, man. All right, the polygamist. So that was critical dialogue. And yes, all right. Oh yeah. Oh what? So Lil's question was, what was one of y'all most memorable shows of the season? I would say for me, starting off would be Dr. Edwards. So,
wow.
Right. Yeah, that's
yeah.
For as the first one, I mean, there were others, even when you was on Carlos and all, but yeah, for as that one, I would say, Dr. Edwards for me. Yeah, go ahead, fellas.
Wow, all of them. I just can't pick just one. What kind of dad would I be? What kind of king would I be to be like, one episode just kind of stood out above another one? Each episode for me, we built off of each one. We were kind of raggedy in the beginning. And, we kind of cleaned it up as we got closer towards the end. I think when we had the senator on, what was his name?
Jerome. Yeah, Jerome. Yeah,
Jerome Bell. Yeah,
Bell. That was dope. I also, of course, like when my father-in-law was on, I thought that was a really good show. Big Los, that was a funny one. I mean, when she was on, when we had when we had like the we had like 15 of them. So it's all of them. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time.
Yeah. What was the police officer? Police reform.
Oh yeah. That was good.
Ron, you muted.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, Maurice Morris.
Maurice.
Yes.
Maurice. Yeah.
That was a good
Right.
one too.
Yeah, and we can't forget the weed, man. I mean, the weed.
Oh yeah, that was
the weed man dropped knowledge on us, man.
Got a lot of knowledge. Still high off of that show.
Yeah. I mean, then we had Dwayne.
We had Dwayne Morpher, right? Yeah.
I mean, like, man, we have some high caliber guests. And you know, I did want to say Dr. Edwards was the most memorable. I think what it is, she tapped in. I think she was the one who maybe tapped into some stuff that everybody was dealing with and got more engagement. But to me, the most memorable show was the first one, man. And the reason I say that, even though we was kind of raggedy, but man, we was tapping into that raw emotion, man. It was flipped off of George Floyd getting murdered.
Right.
And we felt like we need to say something, man, and just that passion that we have for the culture.
Yeah, I remember Dorian was like, what Dorian say? Him and God went on the same side of the table right now. Yeah. I said, ooh. Yeah. Ooh. That was like real. I was like, this is real now, you know.
Yeah. Yo, like you remember, like after that show, I think Will said, like, yo, man, like people were saying, like, are you all right? All right.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that was he was wrapped up in the
I was wrapped up in the blanket and everything. Yeah, I was
like, man, that was real though. And
that was
that we were able to just get on, man, and get on the platform, present some real emotions, stand for the culture, and stand as Black men, still be men of faith, even men of faith struggling with the faith and struggling with the situation, man. But to really get through that show and to just put it out there and build from that, man.
I like when you said struggling even within the faith. It's like we really don't have any sensible answers that made sense.
Correct.
You know, because we really, it's like, why did this happen? You know. Oh yeah.
Hey, and I like to say, man, Danny and Los and the few others, man, that roll with us the whole time, man. Wow, man, you guys are priceless, man.
You all are. Yes,
you make logging in worth it, man. So I thank you guys, man.
Yeah.
Salute Kings. Yes, and then even with Carlos, again, him, you know, taking initiative and just go ahead on and jumping on that, man, chocolate goodness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We birthed some ideals.
But that was our thing. Like with every word, we want to give people an idea.
Give you an idea, and
that was part of our purpose, man. Manifesting.
It definitely it manifested, man, and it's awesome to actually see not only that that he was able to take initiative, but like the support of it. I mean, we talk about the support of Black business, we talk about the support of resources, and we talk about the support of trying to do something as a community. And even with that, and I continue to use the word collective, because whatever anybody else is doing, somebody else is, you know, whether it's this show or Ron's show, or if y'all are doing an interview or get some music or whatever, like everybody is tapped into that. And it really does show the strength in numbers, man. I'm proud to say that, you know, we had some things that, and it's gonna sound churchy, but it was actually birthed from our platform, man. And that's a God thing. It's a God.
Right.
That's it. Awesome. So yeah, if you just tune in, we are recapping for the season, and you know, you could let us know what show that you like best or whatever, or your experience with a few of our shows. All right, we always know.
But Danny done picked up the comedian bug. I see.
We need that melanin media. That's what we need.
That's that white chocolate goodness.
White chocolate.
Run with it, Los. Run, Forrest, run.
Yo.
Hey, man. Okay, awesome, man. What's up? You did, man. Awesome, man. To God be the glory. Yes, man. Hey, because that's what it's all about. Because you never know what people are going through out there.
Right.
That's a powerful statement, man. What Los was saying, that what we was doing on the show was helping them deal with this stuff, man. Because we were out here talking about it, We gave him the opportunity to get in the chat room, to say what he needed to say, and just to really get it out, man. And that's part of the purpose of it, because we wanted to have those real conversations, man.
Right.
As men, and we never intended for this to be like a black show or just reaching out to one race. That's not what it is.
That was my intention.
Come across that way. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't intentional. But
that was my intention.
Oh, that was your intention? Well, you know,
love it when the plan comes together, man.
All right, 18 Hannibal.
Well, not all of us intended to come across as just a black show, man, but it is what it is. Man, look, here's one thing that I'm really gravitating to and grabbing hold of: that self-love does not equal the hate of anyone else.
That's good. That's
Come on now.
And to represent my people, and when I do things for us, that's not saying that I'm prejudiced or I'm against anyone else. I'm just like, well, hey, this is what my people need right now, and I'm gonna do what I can to fill that need. But at the same time, I'm still loving everybody else. So,
yeah, it's not
self-love, man.
We're not excluding nobody
else, man.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, hey, we are kings of all cultures over everybody that's involved in this.
Wow, yo, that's somebody need to write that down.
Man, what did I just say? Man, we're kings of all cultures.
Yeah, we're kings of all cultures.
We're kings of all cultures.
Right.
That straight to the heart. You gonna see that again.
Yeah.
Man, let me write. Yeah, exactly. Hey,
don't worry about it, Ron. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Losis gave us the capitalist blueprint. We know how to roll this thing down.
There you go. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Everything is marketable.
Everything. Come on now. Hey, I mean, again, so yeah, hey, I mean, this is who we are. All right, we are Culture Kings, and we're working on a documentary as well. Culture Kings LLC. This show is called the Royal Rhetoric. All right. Yes, exactly. Yes, yeah. That is a new T-shirt. Yes, and so we are Royal Rhetoric, and so we are working on a documentary. I believe Dorian is working on his show that he has coming out. I don't know if you want to talk about that or you just want to table it for right now.
No, just it's not even an if, just support. You know, like when the thing pop off, just know that it's gonna be your favorite pop up out of the trunk, old school mixtape. We gonna get it live, direct. Your grandmother, your moms, everybody is a target. We gonna be interviewing everybody. Everybody gonna get a chance. It's gonna be like Ringling Brothers. Come on. That's what I would like to do. I think that y'all know I just like to talk. So it's all
right.
Yeah, somewhat, you know, but it's definitely I'm excited about the ideas that are coming and the opportunity to do that. So yeah.
Beautiful. That's what's up. So yeah, like I say, some new things are coming, and as Stokes was saying earlier on, that we're going to do things bigger and better, get more organized, bring a better presentation. So, and I mean, we like what we have so far. Yeah, we just want to build from there. So,
right.
Yeah. So again,
man, you need to talk about that doc, man. What's that doc about?
Oh yeah, that documentary.
Talk about it, Ron. Stop. Let's talk about it.
Hey man, there was a movement. Some people not aware, but there was a movement going on here in North Carolina with a bunch of dope rappers, MCs. DJ Runny Run was like a trailblazer and setting up the platforms to give many of these artists a place to share their gifts and their talent. And it didn't get known, you know what I'm saying? So we're putting together this documentary, man, just to kind of showcase the talent that allowed us to meet people like Big Los, you know what I'm saying? And RL, the gifted one, because it brought in so much talent and so much spiritual and power debate, and they built a fellowship because we found friends, we found kinship, you
like
know,
and
yeah, man, and we was having a great time, like in our own little world. Like we didn't even know what all the so-called industry artists was doing because we had so much. God had he poured heavily in this area, man, and so we feel like it'd be an injustice not to let the world know of what was going on, man. You know, especially in those early days when it was taboo to be a gospel rapper. You know what I'm saying? When your own pastor kind of gave you this. You're doing what? Yeah. You
bringing that in the church?
Yeah.
Oh man, unholy
on that. Like you pray, but me and the Lord on the road with this right now. So you're gonna have to catch up.
Look, we need to do some name dropping too. Brian Lowe, Pastor Brian Lowe.
Brian, chosen.
Yeah.
Brian G.
Ron G. You had that man.
That man.
Omega Sparks.
Yes.
Had,
Equip.
Yeah.
What'd you say, William?
With Omega Sparks with the video games and all of that.
Yeah, and that's the thing the documentary will bring out. Like some of these guys are still going hard.
DA,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? DA still going hard.
Yeah. MGM.
MG Music Group. Yeah.
Mighty God.
Yeah. Quesson, man, and Blessed Entertainment.
The gatekeepers. We had our own version of the Roots.
The gatekeepers. We sure did. Yes. Oh, hey, look, man, we can't.
You know what I'm saying? All of
Salvation. I mean, I'm about to say we can't forget the ladies, man. Lady E.
Oh, Lady E. That was still one of my favorite CDs of all time.
Man.
Say that again, Ron. Stop. Say that again.
One of my favorite CDs of all time.
Yeah.
Favorite CDs.
Man. Wow. Man. Exactly.
Listen.
Man, I don't remember that.
Hey, Los, I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
Look, you didn't know that you was in the midst of something until you seen DJ Ron in the Escort. You know what I mean? Like, he had the speakers in there. It was just enough, and it was just him and Sandra. Man, they everywhere.
Right.
They had to ride separate, didn't you?
You had to ride. That is right.
Yeah, Ron was such a intricate anchor and visionary for this genre. You know, to be able to hear your song on the radio, man, that was just like some dope. Look, not mixed well and none of that stuff. You just like, hey, that's me though. That's me on the radio right there. You know, that worked well, man. So,
man, I got a powerful story about Ron and him playing my music. I'm gonna put that in the doc though, but man, it's a powerful story about the first time I heard my music on the radio when Ron played it, man. And this
man,
serious, man.
Yo, I had a feature with DA, and DA sent me the footage of the song being played, and to this day, it is the one thing that sticks out in my mind, man, that, you know, like I was a part of something, but like the whole city heard it.
No doubt.
I was connected, and Ron did that for me. And I was at that point where you was there, son. And I was sick with cancer at that point, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't hold like saliva in my mouth. I was literally spitting when I was on the bar, you know, like putting them bars in. And DA was like, that's when DA was living in those apartments for UNCG.
Yeah, well, yeah, for Friendly, I believe that. Yeah.
Abide
in me, yeah, man.
Abide in me, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was there when y'all put that down.
I was gonna say,
yeah. I think that's when I introduced y'all to DA. I might have been around that time.
Bro, look, I was so sick. I was so sick that day.
Wow.
Sick, man. And I came through, man, and we laid down those tracks. And I mean, it was a vibe. And I was sick, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh yes. Hey, that's still one of my favorites there too, Daddy. Man, Seasons Change.
Seasons change, man. Oh man.
To God be the glory. But hey, look, y'all, all that's going to be in the documentary. Because it was a beautiful thing in the triad, Christian hip hop. I mean, the whole music scene, the Lyrical Coffee House, other things, man, Cafe Jam.
Force of singers too.
And the support was out of this world, man. It was just like,
oh yeah, and the roundup too. Okay, that's a man.
Black
the Dallas Scales
backpack.
That's the Dallas Scales. Yeah,
thank you, sir.
Man, yeah.
Forget about some of the other artists too, man. I was thinking about even some of the white artists. You got the Jeremy Halls and the
Jeremy Hall, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Phil, yes.
Yeah.
Man, hey, Los, man, we was a fan of you too, man. Definitely, bro. Hey, man, hey.
Y'all was a big. That was a movement. It was
comedy, spoken word.
Los, you had me conscious after your stand up because when you said somebody offer you a mint, take it. Anytime somebody offer me gum or anything, I don't argue them. I'm like, yeah, let me get that, man.
I remember that, man. Just to see him blossom, man, the way he just like, wow, man, yeah, hey, yeah. So the world needs to hear and see this story.
Yeah, I mean, because man, it was really some. What you had like 2 or 3 albums dropping a week, or it was fresh music all the time, man. I was just like, man.
Oh wow, yeah. So if you're watching the show, hey, make sure that you let some of those who artists back then know that we're definitely getting in contact with them and want to interview them. And hey, look, y'all, I'm telling you, hey, this is our story, and we know it's going to bless somebody out there.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we're doing with Culture King. Yeah, go ahead, Doran. Huh?
I didn't know it was gonna bless anybody. I was just happy to be part, man. I'm serious, man. I didn't know what the impact was going to be. I was just happy. Somebody said, like, "Hey, man, will you want to get on the track?" I was just enamored with the art. I love to write. I love to rhyme, and people gave opportunities, man. And who knew, stories that came out of that stuff, man. Even within me, it changed me. But I had no idea, none whatsoever.
Wow.
Wait, man. It was just like I just started doing gospel rap simply because I rededicated my life. And that's just what God told me to do, man. I had no idea what was gonna happen. I had no idea that like my best friends, man, was like, you know what I'm saying? I connect with my best friends for life through this art form, man.
Listening to you, Storm, it reminds me of the track T Shep had. And T Shep has the ad lib in the beginning said, "This is what I was put here to do." I don't know about y'all, but like I know every time I hear that, man, it's kind of I was like, I felt it. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when you find that thing, like, yo,
this is it.
This is it.
And hey, Daddy, maybe we have some peaches and herb up in there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, reunited up in here. So yeah,
what was that peaches? You said the Kingdom Social, man.
It sounded good.
Yeah.
The vision was great. It just
well,
man, it sounded good. Yeah. We reached out. That was just another one of those vehicles where the artists came together. You know
right.
what I'm
saying? Exactly.
And you learn a lot about your salesman then, because when you selling CDs to each other, well, pretty much trading stuff for each other. I give you a CD for your CD, or I give you a CD for a shirt. You know what I'm saying?
We was on that barter system heavy,
because when nobody buying nothing, it was like, man.
Oh, man.
So you're like, well, I done bought all your other stuff from the last few events.
Last week,
and then also too, bro. Like, there was a lot of disrespect in the game too. I mean, if you didn't know anybody, you go sign up for something. You might be 7th when you initially got there. During this time, they didn't push you down. 20th.
I might have had the pistol.
Hey, I've been required to on a few events, and the host will make that observation like, I'm sure glad this guy's on our side. He had that Suge Knight appeal, like, man.
That's why he called the Quiet Storm.
Church was like, we better not try to play him in no chicken plate. He might not appreciate that at all, man. go get the checkbook for him.
Yeah. I need the plate and the check.
Just make sure they didn't have no rubber to that check.
Speaking of music, man, we laughing, man, and having a good time, man. But man, the CPE just dropped a new album, man, and that's phenomenal, man. Chuck D is 60 years old.
Okay,
60 years old. Chuck
60.
D. What?
And he's still in the game. Still, you know how everything came full circle, the perfect storm to what their music has always been about. And it presented an opportunity, man, and they jumped on it, man. So that says a lot as far as loving your craft.
Man, I didn't realize he was 60, man.
60, man. I read that and it messed me up. I said, what? Because he don't even look it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you don't. Man.
While we talking about Chuck D, man, prayers for Biz Mark too. Like,
oh yes, Biz Mark. Yes,
amen.
Yeah. Prayers out for him.
Yes, for sure, definitely.
Like the diabetes he's struggling with.
Diabetes, man. Everybody who's dealing with that, bro. Like, prayers go out for just like divine healing.
Yes, definitely. Amen. Yes,
breakthroughs. Coming out of it stronger than what you went into it, man.
Amen. And see, Dora, when you say that, I don't think people understand. You know, I guess because we've been your troopers, man. But you've been through some storms. You know what I'm saying? And come back. You know, like to me, you know, I've never said it. I'm telling you now, you're a strong brother. You know what I'm saying? And it speaks to me, you know, because I've seen the power of God in your life, but then I've also seen your faith, you know what I'm saying, and your strength and your perseverance, man. So, like, when you say things like that, it's not light to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand the support system, the prayers, man, and overcoming and being in that situation, man. Because I'm pretty sure even though within the support, there are still those lonely moments. You know what I'm saying? Those moments where you feel like it's just you. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, you definitely need that support, man, from other people, especially the fans. Because Biz blessed us, man. We can't like make the music with your mouth is one of my favorite songs, man. From the intro all the way through, like just Biz blessed us, man. Vapors. Well, Big Ed wrote the Vapors. I can't give him too much credit.
Kane wrote that. Hey, but he did his thing with it.
Yeah. Like, but when I talk about hip hop and everything, like Biz was the start for me. But before I even get into that, man, Ron, salute to you for even saying that, because you know, we had talked about that briefly on Thursday. Just hearing that from another man to another man, where it's genuine, and you know that sometimes the things that you're going through, a lot of people don't know.
Right.
But on that same vein, like you know, for me and also for my family, it's just I was talking to my kids yesterday about it. I was just like, man, you know, sometimes the stories that we tell, they are they're almost myths and legends. It's like you know, like you don't believe that those things actually happen, but they're so powerful that they end up carrying legs of their own. And so when you said,
wow, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know stories about everybody, like all three of y'all, you know.
Yeah.
So that I don't want to make us mystical, but they're
but yeah, you're right, man.
Like the king, the statement earlier, Danny said that we helped him to hold himself accountable, because like are we in a king's, are we upholding the king's standard? And it was by no accident when we developed that name about Culture Kings. I know that when I say Peace Kings, it changes your mindset. When I hear you say that to me, it changes my mindset. When I say that to my sons and my daughters, and I say Peace King, Peace Queen, like it changes their mindset. And so we have like this embodiment of power and elegance and royalty. All of these things just kind of combined up. And then when you hear somebody actually say it to you, it connects with you on a deeper level, because inherently we all got this king's blood. You just got to recognize it, and somebody got to say it to you.
Did you preach this morning?
Bro,
that was the word. That was a word right there.
That was a
bro,
rich word.
Bro, you said we all got the king's blood. I said, ooh.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
it's royal bloodline. Okay.
I mean, every time I leave from here, definitely I feel empowered. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around again, the royal priesthood right here. You know what I'm saying?
Iron
just
sharpens iron, baby.
Iron sharpens iron, right? And this is what we need, especially, you know what I'm saying, even in other cultures and all around these United States of America. I mean, let's encourage one another. All right, speak life, speak positively, as what life and death is in the power of the tongue, as the Bible would say. And yeah, so I appreciate you all, you know what I'm saying? And it's not about me, it's all for God's glory, so that again we all go to the next level.
Wow. Go ahead, Ron. You almost silenced us there for a little bit, brother. You you almost that was almost a benediction.
Hey man. Man, look, hey, I'm trying to live full and die empty. I got that on the scale. Yes, hey, my life and death. Exactly. Yes, it is.
Right,
so,
right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know tomorrow's not promised to us. So let's go out and do what we need to do. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Go start that business. Go do it. You know, make it happen. You know, impart it to somebody else's life. You know.
And male fellowship is important. We have to highlight that, you know, because a lot of us, as we get older and we get our families or involved in our churches and different things, we kind of get away from that nucleus of fellowship that we learned as little kids, that our first group of friends, and then our next group of friends, then maybe your college buddies, you know. But it's some power in that male fellowship, man, because we go through similar experiences, similar struggles, similar triumphs, you know. And so that when I know, like with me and Storm, you know, and Bid, the late Biz, you know, we had this thing as when one was down, the other two was up, you know. So we was able to go to that brother and help him get back to his king standard, you know. And it always just worked. It was a perfect balance, you know. It was never where you called and everybody was on the low. You know what I'm saying? So you always had somebody to remind you, put that mirror of the word up and remind you, like, you're a king, son. You know, like I had Storm CD that he didn't ever release to the public, the SIV, you know what I'm saying? And he had a song called Stand Your Ground.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I was going through a lot in my marriage to my former wife right then. I mean, I was really beat down mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I was in a low place, man, but I was on that treadmill, and it was stand your ground, and it literally began picking me up. I mean, it took me. I'm in there by myself, and I'm just singing along like stand your ground, and I felt that warrior instinct again. You know, I found that identity of who I was in Christ, who I was within my family, you know, and that gave me so much encouragement, man. And I had to call and tell him, I'm like, yo, I worship with your music today, man. Like your music, it uplifted me. It touched me in the way that the traditional gospels used to touch me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and for the first time, even though I had been doing this for a while, like I saw just how powerful the genre was, but also my connection with my friend, that he could speak to me in different ways, you know. And I said, man, God using you, man. So I say all that, Storm, put SIV out, man. They got some oil on it, man.
Man, hey, you know, Ron, it's the second testimony that I've heard personally and everything, because with Storm's album, it's helped this man when we was at this restaurant, and I think he was in a hard place. I think he was either in a homeless shelter or whatever, but he got one of Will's CDs, and he said that hit that album the second album,
Soul Medicine,
that's what got him through. That's what got him through.
He was on his Biggie Smalls on that Soul Medicine. That brother was telling some stories on that one. I was like, Joker can write.
Yo, my man, like when that happened, that situation, it was at a time where I was like, you know what, man, I'm in my mind, like I was battling if I was going to still do Christian hip hop, man. I was approaching 40 years old. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm kind of like done with it, whatever. I ain't doing no more. But my man, I was, I used to go out and sell CDs. I'd be out different little spots. And he was like, man, you was at that day, you was up there on Summit that day in front of the Dollar Tree selling CDs. And he was like, man, I was in a hard spot. He was like, I wanted the CD. Like, I didn't have $5, man. I ain't had no job. I was just in a rough place. And he was like, man, you gave me the CD anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And this was probably about 3 or 4 years later, Ronnie Ron came and all of us were at the restaurant. And he said, hey, man, ain't you Quiet Storm? And I was like, yeah, man. He's like, man, you gave me that CD one day, man. You was over there on Summit. And like, I wanted to buy the CD. I ain't had the money. And you gave it to me anyway, man. And you like, man, I've been bumping that CD for years. He like, I got it in my deck right now. Okay. He pulled up his Facebook.
Still in rotation.
Yeah. But man, right to the restaurant, he pulled up his Facebook page and showed me that my album cover was his Facebook page.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, man, he came back. He gave me like $20. I was selling the CD for $5.
Wow.
He gave me $20, man, with tears in his eyes.
Hey, that was like literally medicine for his soul.
That was
that's what your hook said.
I saw that for myself.
Yeah.
Do y'all know, like, he really is like underselling what he was doing at that time. Like, he is really underselling it. My man, at that point, he was there was a Big Lots, a Dollar Tree up there on Summit Avenue and up here off of Yanceyville. He would go up there every day. T-shirt on, towel, sweating out on that block, son, like pumping that diesel. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like pumping that diesel hard. I'd be like, yo, son, like, what are you doing? He's like, yo, son, I was out here. He would have the CDs and he would have the tracks.
Yep.
And he was passing them things out, man. He would tell me, he was like, yo, son, I was just sitting there building with the brothers, like dudes that just come up. Like, he is really underselling like footwork. Like, that's,
and he's a natural.
He's a natural at it.
I've been with him out and about. That brother he put that bag on the side, side right there. That brother go get it.
He go get it. Ask him about the bag, though. Ask him about the bag.
Yeah.
Ask him about the bag.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick.
That bag was anointed, man. I'm telling you. He gave me this Old Navy bag. It was a black Old Navy bag, had a little yellow stripe on it.
Right.
And man, I took that bag out for years, man. That bag was anointed, man. That you gave me.
What, bro? Like,
where's the bag now? I might need it every now and then. Share the bag, man. Share the bag, Storm.
Hey, real quick, want to give a shout out to the Los, man. Hey, 60 shirts, man. He done sold, man.
Hey, congrats, King.
God be the glory. Congrats, King. All right. Yeah, it was a lady that had said the name Chocolate Goodness.
Right.
You know, look at all this chocolate goodness up here. Now, man, hey, man, exactly, man. Over 60 shirts sold. Hey,
what's your name?
Dr. Edwards.
No.
It was a viewer.
A viewer.
I don't know. I don't even know if she ever came back or not. You know.
Right. She was in music industry makeover. Simone.
Oh, Simone said that?
That was the one who said it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. All right. Well, hey, we're going to thank Simone. Hey, man.
But before we even get off of that, Carlos, and I thank you so much again for just like tuning in with us. But we have an expectation for you, brother. Like you not only were able to birth something out of something that was said, but our expectation is, man, that you expand your kingdom.
Yeah.
Come on.
There you go.
It's not just 60 shirts, man. You have a brand. You have a brand. And so our expectation is that the greatness that you started will exceed it.
That's right.
You know, my favorite verse, Bill will say all of them his favorites. But is Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power in us. It's your power, bro.
Yeah.
You took something, and I ain't gonna front. I was a little jelly, a little grapes, a little strawberry jelly. But when you took hold of it, you not only grab hold of the altar, man, but like, yo, son, you put legs on that. And our expectation is, man, like, yo, you use that to catapult you to your next level. That's real spill. This is king talk. You know,
right.
We hear that a lot about like the king's cloth and all that. Well, it might be touche to someone else, but for us, man, it's real. We see the power of investment in the things that you're doing, and we know that from investment comes a marketable return. So our expectation is, man, like, yo, you will continue to be rich in that chocolate goodness, man.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. That's right, my brother.
Hey, man,
That's
I agree with that all day, bro.
Exactly. Kingly expectation.
Yeah.
That's good. That's right.
Look, y'all, I'm almost tapped in, man. You might get a freestyle tonight. Who knows?
That's right. Hey, we are empowering one another. That's what we do with our words and affirmation. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, again, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. We can create our own wealth. All right. I mean, just go out and do it. Stop looking for handouts or so. Just go and do. Believe in what you have the ability. Huh?
I said we got the power to get the wealth, man.
Right.
That's why I threw that bag on my shoulder.
Yeah. And so you all look for some Culture Kings paraphernalia coming out as well.
That's right. We'll have some merch coming.
Merchandise, all of that. Yes. Okay. Music.
Goodness.
King good. Exactly. Music as well. All right. Hey, man, I'll tell you. I mean, we are determined to go where God has called us to go. And again, you know, we're doing this together. Hey, empower somebody else out there as well. You know what I'm saying? Each one reach one. Each one teach one. Man.
It is just building, man. What you just said there is pivotal in the walk that we all have. Our Omega Sparks, he said to me, and I don't even know if he even remembers saying this, but he said that walking in your calling is not a journey. Well, he said it's not a destination, it's a journey.
Okay.
We get into this mindset that walking in your calling means you got to go and become something.
You arrive somewhere.
Yeah, but you're too little now. You need that.
Yeah. Hey, I think Daddy talking about on
the Pittsburgh Steelers shirt he had on yesterday.
Yeah. I was watching this with some of my people. They're like, man, did Los mean to put that shirt on?
It messed me up at first. I'm glad they clarified he lost the bet because I was like, what's going on?
I was like, yo, Los lost a lot of weight, man. So he might be trying to flex to show everybody he lost weight. But I said that before I actually saw the shirt. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh. And I saw he was messing with, D-Ray, he lost that bet.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, because it's football season, y'all. So, hey, we having fun. And as y'all see, Ron is watching his Cowboys there. So, hey, I don't know what they're doing, but hey.
We're losing, but hey, we fighting. Hey. We fighting,
hey.
It showed us last week. We got to watch till the end.
Okay.
That is correct. That is so true.
2020, anything can happen. Man.
Anything, definitely.
Hey, you're right about that 2020. It's interesting that we jumped the podcast in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
so much to be documented about this year by itself. And it keeps growing.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
You got some brain eating amoebas on some ocean. I'm like, it's just so much going on, man. Like,
murder hornets and everything.
I don't want nothing eating my brain. Like, man, what's going on?
We had wildfires that turned the sky red. We had the red tornadoes. We had Sharknado.
Sharknado. Man.
2020 has done a lot of, but you know what though? 2020 also just kind of shows like a resilience, like an ability to create something out of nothing.
Okay.
You in your bag today?
No, hey, listen. I'm as Toby Enwig said. I'm in the spirit. So
okay.
Don't play with me.
Hey, you call God's mouthpiece for a reason.
Exactly.
Right. But yo, man, I mean, like the just all of the things that were created. I mean, people lost and still are ending up winning. Like this is, what I'm saying? Like, hey.
Yo,
Man.
drop the headphones on that.
I know, but the spirit must have hit him. Like,
Yeah.
That was heavy.
You must have wheel bag. You got a wheel bag over your house. Cause you in it.
Got that bag.
we're gonna go back and listen to this podcast again. Hey, shout out to those who are tuning in to us on Anchor as well. Thank you. Yes.
I mean, think about it, man. Like we done seen like the restructuring of chicken plates. You know what I mean? Like people selling food out of their houses again.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
we frowned upon that as being a fundraiser, but now people are doing that. You see like the rebranding of a statement like chocolate goodness. You see like the a tragedy like George Floyd, and then you see a podcast and a broadcast coming up. You see brothers who really have a heart to really communicate and articulate the needs of a culture. And then it's broadcast every week for 15 weeks. And then people are still here supporting every week. You got those same people who are supporting, got their own thing that they're doing individually and collectively. There are things that are still moving. Man, hold on for a second.
Man. I want to say shout outs to Linda Summers out there and Aaron and Rick. Hey, what's up, Rick? Thank you so much for tuning in.
I'm telling, man, like the royalty in my talk, my clean talk, my king talk spectacular. Peep the vernacular of the wise king. Rather make an impact, rather put the backpackers believe that the world's a sphere, a circle. My people will solve them. It's a problem. But we're here to talk about all of that. You know what I mean? It's a lot. There's a lot of energy right now.
Okay.
It's not negative energy either. It's creative spaces.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like real creative spaces, man. People are making something out of nothing. That's grandma talk.
Right. You know, and that's how you imitate God, because God's a creator. That's what he does. So when we're creating, then we're emulating the Father. You know, he took this dark earth that was without form, you know what I'm saying, and he began to form some stuff and create. You know, so that's what he gives us. You know, it says he brought the animals to Adam to see what he would name them. What he was trying to see was this boy creative or not? It's basically saying, is this my son or not? Is this me? Okay, yeah, you got some of me in you then. You know what I'm saying?
Dropping nuggets, man. Yeah.
Boy, it was made in his image and his likeness, man.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? We look like him, we act like him, man. And that's what we're doing when we creating, man, and that's what we're doing with this show. What's crazy, man, like a lot of prophecy was going forward about 2020, and it's true. And they were talking about clear vision.
Oh, woo!
Man. But it wasn't really our vision.
Okay.
It was God's vision. You know what I'm saying? His vision is always 2020.
Come on.
And all the stuff that came through in 2020, man, God already saw that. He already envisioned that, man, and put everything in us to be birthed doing, you know, like for such a time as this, like the word says.
Look, it takes 2020 vision to take a speck of dust and say, I can make a man out of that.
I can make a man out of
it. Man.
Come on now.
Man.
I can see clearly, man. God clearly saw us, man, from the beginning. He saw 2020. His 2020 was from the beginning, man. But for us, man, for those who are tapped into the kingdom, like 2020 has been a horrible year. But for me, man, it's been one of my best years, to be honest.
Come on, speak on it, King.
It's one of my best years, man. I've been more blessed in the pandemic than I have, you know what I'm saying?
Out of it.
Come on, bro.
Man. I saved up a little bit of this pandemic.
Yo, there was a song that Storm I recorded, man. It said, but he formed me for this. I got to spit this, but I didn't know that I was set apart. You know, like we are set apart for a time such as this.
Man.
There was a question by the Pharisees that said, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?"
King.
So wherever you are, can anything good come out of that? The answer is yes, unequivocally. Unequivocally, yes. We came from places, man, that were really dark and dusty, man.
Boy, look at him.
The Kings was in their bags today, man.
Man, we had a plan.
Y'all boys sound like y'all miss going to church.
Man, the spirit was controlling this right here, man. Because
in the house tonight,
man.
2 or 3. He's in the midst, man.
We weren't expecting to go this route, man. But hey, man, basically, hey, Spirit of God pretty much is gonna take over this show.
Yeah, go down in 2020, man.
Hey, I like what what's his name, Steven for Golden State, the basketball player,
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Steph Curry said the Holy Spirit is moving all in this locker room. Okay. I said, I knew they was gonna win right there. I said, well, with the whole locker room in the sink like that, I said, man.
Hey, this is a T-shirt right here. God's vision is always 2020.
Always.
Hey, Will, you done spoke that, man. Hey, so
what it is. He spoke it pretty good, man.
Come on now, guys. So yeah, that's what we got going on. We got a few minutes of things, man. Like I said,
why we gotta stop?
Yeah, hey, well, you know, that's up there. Hey.
It's 2020, man. We keep on going.
Hey, all right. Well, shoot. Hey, let us keep on going then. Hey, you know, I mean, but yeah, again, if y'all got any comments or whatever, you know, that y'all want to ask us or so, like I said, we gave you a rundown of some of what we're doing as Culture Kings, Royal Rhetoric, and what's to come. And we want to thank y'all so much for rocking with us these 15 weeks. And we're looking forward to the next season. Even bringing on some other guests. Definitely got to have the Weed Man back again, my man Rick. And
Rick in the house, right?
Yeah, Rick in the house. Yes.
All right.
And a whole bunch of folks in yeah.
Edwards, you got to get him back on too, man.
Huh?
Dr. Edwards.
Dr. Edwards got to get her back on. Yeah.
Come back, man. Everybody got to come back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got to come back. We got.
I think we touched on that mental health aspect, man, and we need a whole series on that.
Correct.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys did you guys see the situation down in Atlanta about the cop they had to shoot the guy. It was a female cop, black lady. She had to shoot the guy, but you can tell he was clearly having a mental meltdown, you know, and that was just one of those situations that's kind of highlighted, like when we don't get the help we need. I mean, he pretty much had a gun, and his mom or somebody was telling him that it wasn't loaded, but he was still using it in a threatening way. He's basically like he was daring them to shoot him. You know what I'm saying? And he put the police officers in a bad situation, and so the lady shot him, man, and then she had a complete breakdown. They got all this on the video camera, man. She just broke down, man. You know, because she didn't really want to have to do that, but he put her in that situation, and so then I'm like, that could have been eliminated if this brother gets some help, because he was having the bad breakup. And he had a meltdown from, you know, and it was just sad to watch, man. It was like, man, why is this brother pushing the boundaries? Why is he living on the edge like he doesn't care if he lives or die? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, that was one of them situations where, what do you expect the police officer to do in that? You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point in time, you still got to do your job,
right? It's really hard too that we're expecting our police officers to also be social workers,
right?
And that's a hard responsibility. I mean, like they're social workers, they're family counselors, they're sometimes they are the savior for that particular episode, and you know, their duty to protect and serve. It comes with all of that, and to hear that the police officer actually had to break down herself, because you're left with, you know, what other actions do you have,
right?
And you know, if you're threatened in such a way where it's going to inflict harm, you know, that there is that training that police officer has to do. It doesn't right at all. It's just like, you know, that situations and actions, we all have to make these choices. And I 100% agree with you, man, because even for me personally, I drag my feet to actually get the additional counseling. So I'll do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do it tomorrow, where I always... Have
you done any of it, Dorian, may I ask?
Yeah. Like, I have a grief counselor, and it's
right.
That's good, but I need more.
Right. Gotcha.
Because like you get to this point where like the grief is over, and now I got life issues,
Right.
And so it's that kind of communication that you need, and man, like who knew or who knows what is going to be the breaking point? You know,
wow.
Who knows? Who knows?
Right.
You never know, man. It could be the door closes a different type of way, or you've been
right.
like, shoot, I've been working on this bathroom door for the last 4 weeks, man. I can't get this thing to close to save my life. It might, that might be it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you never know what's going to be the breaking point. And
wow.
It's just really important, man. We have these services available to us, and we drag our feet.
Right.
Wow.
It's good, man. That's good.
But yeah, that's again, mental health is real, and we need to take care of our mental health, guys. I mean, take care of the. Yes. Man. 2020, y'all. Again, this has been great. I want to thank y'all so much for allowing us to be a part of your Sunday afternoons. And
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
pleasure.
Thank you.
Especially some of the feedback we've gotten that people have gotten some productive information from the show and from the platform, which is what we want. Like
right, exactly. So well, yeah. So look out for other great things coming. For us with the show. Yeah, we're gonna keep it running, and we'll let you know when some of the new shows come about. But yeah, reach out to us. Join all our social media platforms that we have too. All right, Facebook,
right,
Instagram. Hey, be our friends. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Subscribe to the Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We got our own individual Facebook pages too.
Right.
Connect with us.
Let me see. Well, it's kind of up in the air.
We continue. It's to be continued. It's coming.
Probably after football season though.
Yeah. We still got the NBA finals to go. Get through. We got virtual learning in school. Like we'll be back.
Yeah.
I will be back. We'll be back. Terminator say.
So we might be back next week. Just
some of you parents that got the kids in home that's doing the virtual learning and at home, y'all might need this break, so y'all might be coming back quicker. Be like,
But definitely keep your eyes on the page, man, because we're going to be doing other stuff besides the Royal Rhetoric. Like I said, we might be dropping some other podcasts and shows and other content. So definitely keep your eye on the page. If I turn on the notifications, so you'll know when we drop something.
Right.
And we go from there. We're working on the documentary, working on the EP, working on individual shows, and we're coming back. So it's going to be a lot going on. So we might be quiet, but we just know we're working.
Yes. The videos are still run. All right. So yeah, if you want to go check us out and share this with others as we build. So yeah. We will be running the reruns.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, it's a great show today, fellas.
It was.
It was, man. We made it to the end.
Yeah, that's a victory in itself, man.
Yeah. Hey, God bless you there, Dennis.
Hey, thank you, Dennis. Thank you, man.
Sir. Thank you so much for joining us and things. And you all spread the word and also inspire other people around in your circle. All right, you all are kings. Okay. Yeah. Hey, go ahead. Last word. Go ahead, Ron.
I'll just say real quick, man. The season is a W, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a victory. This is a winning season, man. We 15-0 because we came on, man, and we knocked it out the park every show. Nobody fell out. You know what I'm saying? We beat the odds. And we here, man. We here. So
Amen.
We 15-0. We undefeated this season. And looking for another undefeated season when we come back, man.
It's like them Dolphins, baby. Yeah.
I felt that Dolphin spirit all up in there. I was like,
You know it. I mean, just one game off, but yeah, you know.
yeah.
Go ahead, Ron.
We did it in 2020, yeah.
Amen. Yeah. It's been a pleasure. And like I've been telling you week after week, man, listen, your voice is powerful, it's productive, it's impactful. Use it on all your platforms as well, because when the Kings roar, the whole jungle's on notice.
Okay. The jungle's on notice.
Whole jungle's
on notice. That's right. Throw them V's up. Go ahead, King Dorian.
Yo, there's an old saying that says that rising tides lift all ships. And this show has been that. It has been a lifter, because each one of us as a ship, even the people who are ships, you got various and different types of cargo. You're carrying different stuff, and we're just trying to help you to carry it well. The places you're going to go, the things that you do know that there is a battery in your backpack, and we are part of that juicing. Then we're just part of that elevation of you. And I know that within this circle, I'm always elevated. I'm constantly reminded that there is a battery in my backpack, and this particular platform, if it's doing it for me, the prayer is that it's doing it for you. Salute to you, King and Peace.
Salute, Kings. Awesome. Oh, Will, you already did, or you want to?
Yeah. He was the first run stop.
Yeah. Hey, I just had to do it myself, man. I felt that moment.
Oh man, look, I enjoy being around these fellas here. This core group that helps shape who I am, add value to my life. You know, I could be myself, and even if some may know more than me. But again, I can ask questions and they don't feel threatened, as if, oh man, you ain't listening, because normally, again, if I'm not going to listen to you if you're not saying nothing. All right.
Okay.
And whatever you're saying, if it ain't making sense, it's like, okay.
And you're going to let us know that you're not saying nothing and that you're not making sense.
And so, and I appreciate you all not, getting offended, you know what I'm saying, by that, because again, it's all about communication. If you want somebody to learn something, you got to communicate, and it's the way you communicate. All right, it's all in your tone. So don't, But other than that, remember, guys, you matter in the kingdom of God. So don't compare yourself or your ministry to anyone else out there. Just do what God's called you to do, and you'll be just fine. Okay, thank y'all so much, Culture Kings, Royal Rhetoric. Hey, we out. We love y'all. Check us out. Go follow us.
Your next season gonna be lit.
Yes. Yeah.
Lord. Speak, stop again. Sense things in my mind. Heavy in my heart. I just want to talk to you, Father.